Ayo. Hello. So I just got back to my desk from. I was gonna go fetch a Dr. Pepper blackberry, but it turns out I already drank it. The disappointment is palpable, but that's okay. I was tired of it smelling like a energy drink in here today. How are you doing today? I'm having a good day myself. Had a doctor's appointment today that I didn't need to fast for, but I did, and it was at 3:30. So I've been hungry all day, all the live long day. Valid. This I hate the time change. It's always the worst. Um, yeah. I feel like we need to let go of this practice and keep us on. I prefer standard time. Excuse me. That was a huge yawn. Also, the ASMR in my right ear is a little bit much right now, or on the in my headphones, not my right ear. Okay. Anyways, let's get on with this rat killing, as my dad says. Also, hold on, I need to change the name of the stream. We've defeated the boss. Now we must identify the last things. Today is 2 plus 7 is 9. All right. Done. All right. Oh, let's do this. What were you playing on your stream the other day? I can't remember, but I was like, oh, that's. My brain is trying to pull it, but it is not doing well. Hades 2. You were playing Hades 2. Yeah, you should play Hades 1 on stream. I'm not good at those types of games. Yeah, I'm not good at those types of games. Not, at least I don't think I am. Uh, Sorry, my eye decided it wanted to be itchy, and so I'm scratching it, but I have to be careful. Because the one time I scratched my eye a while ago, like years ago, probably a decade ago at this point, and scratched my cornea. And I just remember the eye doctor being extremely angry that I wouldn't quit blinking my eyes whenever he blew air into it. Like, what do you expect? It's a defense mechanism. Today felt like a short day of work, probably because it was, because I had a doctor's appointment, and anything before doctor's appointment, moot point. I couldn't focus. I was also sleepy. Anyways, uh, let's get on with this game. We're almost done. We're so close. My father is suffering from Morgan's insanity. It might be a way to save him. She said it might be possible to stop the infection spreading by cutting the poisonous thoughts from his mind, but she said it was beyond her skill. Okay, we're so close. We only have. You know what? Let me gather all the things we haven't identified over here. Okay. All this is identified. All of this is identified. Incredible. We just have. Have any more space over there? Yeah, let's put these over here. Bloop. Bloop. Yeah, we just have these things. There we go. Alright, so we are looking for the Morgan's Insanity cure, which is Poison of the mind. So we're looking for something that cuts the poisonous thoughts. So let's see what we can do. Right? Who doesn't blink when they have air shot into their eye? That's the most normal thing. But he legit yelled at me. He's like, quit blinking. It's like, what do you expect me to do? First of all, my first time to an eye doctor. I've never needed to go before. Like, I don't wear glasses or anything. And then here he is yelling at me. And I'm just like, I need you to dial it back, bro. I'm trying my best here. But you're doing things that are unnatural. I will fight you. Like, I don't get embarrassed easily, and he's not going to embarrass me or make me feel bad for doing what my body thinks is the correct way to protect itself. And fall down. It's definitely not this. It's something that we have not identified. Is that what I'm getting from this? Maybe we go, okay, maybe we look at mind. But that's a lot of options. What if we go to here and look at what we haven't identified? This type of method used to purge unwanted memories. You know, having right click as an option to close all the books in this game directly conflicts with right click in GTA and going back and looking at all the menus. There we go. Okay, so that one might be it. Abrasive mether is an idea. Argil, I don't know. You would think it's a guile, but there's no E at the end. It's Argil. I have said it, therefore it is. A single gemstone from each of 3 thaumic branches. If done with skill, the third party may have no realization that the thought was ever there at all, but all too easy to leave a mind in disarray. Even when approached with care, the unanchored thoughts are easy to lose track of. Diverging hook. They have a single gemstone from each of the 3 thaumic branches. This feels right. A diverging hook. Sick. May your dad be better soon. Alright. And I guess we don't have anything else to identify or solve. Have we really solved it all? It looks like we have. And these are just notes on how to use tools and the tool itself. We've done everything, from what I can tell. Oh my goodness. Hello, Jupiter. Alright, next person. Peggy Grafton. There's an old hermit living out past Wastwater who barely comes into town. He brings me lists now and then for odd things. This time he wants something that will pull water from thin air. No idea if he's mad or onto something, but I said I'd ask around. Okay, that sounds crazy. No, not those on this page. Next page. We have Manus and Pit and Shin. And so many things. Water Shadow. Alleged water. Let me try and read. It is alleged that a water's shadow can be used to pass through solid matter, but the art has long faded from memory. I don't think this is it. We're looking for something that pulls water from out of nothing. Manus? They are carried by desert nomads who use them to conjure precious water from the cool night air. So we're looking for... These are lighter than an evocant by half, but not exactly the most useful insight. Okay, so we know that no matter what, this thing, whatever it is going to be lighter than the evocant. Where is it? This. So it could be something like, nope, that actually weighs a little bit more. This one definitely weighs more. Is that half though? Oh yeah, there's objects down here that no longer need to be down here. In fact, I like the idea of this one being down here and this one being down here. Hey, Queen Jazz. Hey, Tiny Pants. I see y'all pop in. I'm also using a different way of looking at my messages, too. Hi, welcome in. Water Shadow. The Water Shadow just sounds like a cool ninja technique. Being able to pull water from nothing or conjure water is wild. Thank you. They're somewhat organized, but there's a method to the madness at some point. They're not in alphabetical order, but all the things that hang together. And if I can make it happen, everything that stands on their own stands together. We're just identifying the last items here. How are y'all doing? Tell me about your day. My finger. Pool water. I mean, it's supposed to be some sort of container, right? No. Is it this? Because this is the water symbol. Okay. It does weigh half a pound, half the weight of an evocant. 60 Chromebooks. Oh, and you started inventory at the library. Ugh, hate that. Tiny Pants, you said, okay, both my butt cheeks got kicked by this time change. Both cheeks. Your anxiety, ugh. Feel free to leave early to get some good sleep. Anxiety is no good. Absolutely not. I felt like I should have had more anxiety over my doctor's appointment today, but ultimately I was just like, meh. I knew what was going to happen there. But we did have a good time because we're always cutting up. Hello. Hi. I'm so glad you showed up. I'm so glad everyone shows up. It makes me happy all the time. Okay. Next person. We're identifying all the things. This is very exciting. Whoa. What was that? Scattered thunderstorms tomorrow. All the meetings at work got moved an hour later, and I am mildly upset because that means that hour break between the meeting and streaming is now gone again. Oh, he said some words. This is Cecil Bateman. My lungs are shot. I don't know. Pull the gun out of it, I suppose, or the bullet. My doctors have told me to settle my affairs. Oh no, you're gonna die. But I'm not ready to give up yet. Not yet. Stop smoking then. I've heard a local story about the Witch of Undermere and her healing abilities. They say it's dangerous and painful, but sometimes it works. The Witch of Undermere and her healing abilities. Okay, what do you mean by the Witch of Undermere? What? Is that a thing that's on the list? Ugh. Maybe we'll look at this. Maybe witches on here. We got the witch's knot. We got the witch sign. Ooh. Are you witch? You are not witch. Oh no. That got us in a lot of trouble with the dice game. Okay, what are we looking for? Healing. It gives me goosebumps. Is it weird? I don't know what that does. What that means. It gives me goosebumps. What does that mean? Obviously, it's not this. We've already checked it. The eyes are piercing into my soul. Oh yeah, I don't think I knew when Francis' birthday was, but Bryce is doing well. Even though by the end of by the end of my appointment, I was like, it's hot in here, just full. Like my mind was racing all day, like with that all day in general. But it was pretty bad in the office. She's trying to tell me something, I just interrupt. It's hot in here. She's like, I know, and because saw her walk in wearing a whole like thermal vest thing. And I had a beanie on because I picked out my hair and it did not look good. And I was like, why are we wearing these things? We are actively sweating, but also moving air helps because there's no moving like air in there, no vent or anything, blowing fresh air in or anything. Oh, it was comical. We were a hot mess today. The only thing I can guess is maybe this. No. I'm sorry. Okay. Okay. Is this the Witch of Undermere? Alright, we get to play the dice game. Okay. Three moons. We'll take the triple moon. 60 Chromebooks. That's so many. What was the common issue? Oh, is it just updating? Okay. Not like they were broken. We need cats. Sure. We got this one. Amazing. Oh, no. Okay. Let's get two of the same things. But I got it. It would have erased it. That's a lot of moons. Alright, we did it. It is a little bit strange that kids and young adults don't understand computers and know computers as like I know that they think everything's on their phone, but there are things that work better on the computer. There's definitely better options than doing like people who buy. I guess not every like it's not a bad idea to buy like a plane ticket on your phone, but I'm definitely like I want to be on the website so I can see all the information that they may be hiding from me or that I might be missing because I don't have some weird plugin or something. I don't know. Hot, cold. What was something in here about healing? I don't think I've ever seen anything about healing in here. Yeah, no. Nothing in there. What about this? That sounds stupid. Healing. 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 Maybe? No. There's protection. Excuse me. A stone for dark purposes. So dramatic. Okay. That didn't help. Let's look for this. Let's look at this. Dred Vivant. What is this? I have something on my tongue. The power rising up of a Dred Vivant is subtle but noticeably invigorating. These objects represent the balance of life and death, of good and evil, of hope and despair. That's not it. No, that's not healing. What about a pit? Nope, this is a vibration that's capable of cracking rock, and we don't want to do that when we're trying to heal someone. A shin. That's wild. But Maya's kind of an old software, so it should be able to run. Well, I guess if there's no app for it, that should have been checked for sure. Oh, excuse me. What is abrasive mether? Alter the mind. Purge unwanted memories. That's not quite what we want. I know what that is. No, come back here. I pressed the wrong button as per usual. No, come back here. For sure. It does a lot of rendering and stuff, so. Spirit Eye. Interesting. That's we know what water shadow is. What is weaving edge? Into the red night, a bloodthirsty state of mind. Okay, calm down, book. Get back here. Okay, and the last item to look at is a Zaya. These innocent-looking items instill a sense of fear and paranoia. Okay. That's wild. Okay, so I guess we're just going to take guesses. This is the storm thing that we saw. I already know that. Trying to figure out if I really haven't seen anything. My lungs are shot. Breathing, breath. No. That's breathe, but not breath. I guess if we want an antidote. But an antidote's not really the thing. This one's a tough one. Maybe Vestiger? No. Maybe Heal. Maybe Heal is an option here. No, there's Hearing. Maybe he wants the witch's finger. Okay, that works. That's exactly what he wanted. Picture of a crook. Hello. Welcome. Time to pet Jupiter. How are you doing today, Picture of a Crook? We're all lamenting our exhaustion from the cold, the time change. My farm is diseased, my crops won't hold, and even the animals are uneasy. My old man says the earth's angry. I said he says I should call upon Corkin for wisdom and blessings. Can you help? This land's all I've got. Look, I don't know what Corcana is. It sounds a little bit like cocaine. But no, it's this, Corcana. Truly, I had no idea, and I was like, did the time change? And yes, it did. And that's all I got. Okay, so. It is maintained by some that these are not objects of power, but they exude an imposing aura that is hard to explain. Okay, so something that exudes a weird aura. This gave goosebumps. What about you? Strong sense of being watched. That's not creepy. Nothing to remark. Nothing to remark. It's humid in here. That's not what it says, but I feel like it should. No. The eyes pierce me. Okay, so maybe this. Alright. Using the index, I can remind myself that Corkin is the serpent goddess. I totally didn't see that, or maybe I misread it. Imposing aura. That. And I did recognize the several connections to Earth. I didn't say it, but I was thinking it. Which is why I went with these kind of woody clay things. That's why. All right. You get up there with the identified 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Oh, this isn't identified yet. I know what it is. It's something about oscillating between hot and cold. Martha Chapman, you're so pale. I collect rare artifacts, especially those with, shall we say, questionable uses. What do you think this shop is, yo? A weaving edge has always fascinated me. I don't plan on using it, heavens, no. Blood magic, old traditions, I simply must have it. Pay me, where's the money? You can't just have things just because you say you want them. Where's the cash money moolah? Alright. A weaving edge is... Sorry, my nose is itching, but I'm not using my hand to scratch it. Now I am. Made from wood of a great oak. Okay. This... or maybe this... is not that. Is definitely not that. This is wood. You are made out of bone and clay and gold. You are made out of... is that what this is? When you talk about blood magic and traditions of old, you would definitely think about an athame that can draw blood from anything you so wish to, including yourself. This top is made up of wood, of oak, I believe. That's all you want to say? I think I was more insightful about this than this was. The handle's made of oak is all it said. How dumb. Okay, cool. Get out of here. All right. Just a few more. 8 more items. Francis Mason. I've read the tales of Caloris, from cover to cover. I was surprised to learn of some of the powers he could wield. Did you know that he could walk through walls? So you're telling me you want the water thing? Yes, the water shadow. I can only imagine that's what this is. Okay. No. Ooh, that's not it. A water shadow. Now, the question is, what is a water shadow made out of? We're close to it. There we go. Producing only faint thermic fields. Okay, so we do have a reason to continue to use this space down here. Give me the table. Luckily, we're not looking for anything in particular. It's just got to be faint. Weak. That's pretty weak. This one should be pretty... Oh, that has no field. Okay. This one's incredibly strong, though. You can tell by how bright and aggressive the lines are. This is Earth, so I can't imagine it being... Let's see, try this. Yes. Faint thermic field. Feels like they were kind of like, you'll be towards the end of the game at this point. You're like looking for the easy ones, or like, I can't say anything else on it. I don't know. Hello. All right. Gus Foley. I've been studying old texts, references to things hidden beneath the surface of our world. They mentioned the use of spirit eye to see beyond the black veil. It's something I'd like to experience for myself. We have yet to identify the spirit eye, don't we? Haven't we? Haven't we? I don't know what I was saying. This is something water-based still, I feel like. Okay, let's read what a spirit eye is. I don't know why I act like I can't go look it up before testing it. Spirit eye. There are some who stay away from spirit eyes, believing them to be a window into a world that should not be seen. Others who deride their fear as nothing more than superstition. It is not clear exactly what they do show. Another layer beneath the visible world, perhaps, a layer that requires something more than the traditional senses to experience. They draw their power from the opposing symbols inscribed upon them. Okay. The opposing symbols. This doesn't look like... This is the turquoise gemstone. Hey, I know how to... I was trying to figure out where I could see the turquoise, and it turns out it's at the top in very large letters. It's not even an option here. Maybe this. Ah! Okay. Um, there's something unusual about this. Can't quite put my finger on it though. Low hum or an item of my own imagination. Terrifying. Um, Nothing to remark. Strong feeling of being watched. Maybe it's this one. Alright, we gotta play the dice game. It was not the one at the top. Which is okay. I wasn't sure. Oh, get that one out the way. Roll. Get this one out the way. How dare you? We'll go for moons. Especially since we need moons. The other one at the top. Okay, well, when we're back in there, I'll check it out because I don't know what you're referring to right now. Let's keep the cat since we already have 2 of those going. Whatever happens first, another moon or another cat. Okay. You're the absolute worst. You had any other thing you could roll. Alright, we got the moons first. The dice game is so much more anxiety inducing than the games you play with the strange horticulturals. So yeah, this one is incredibly anxiety inducing. Like there's so many things out of your control. You're almost on pure luck and a little bit of skill, but you don't have any skill in rolling. It's just about strategy. Luckily, we have succeeded at this game. Oh, I mean, theoretically you do too, as long as you don't hit X's. Okay. So, okay, there's this one. See, I already know what this one's for. And it's not this. This is a weather. This is a thunder thing. This is a weather thing. It's not this. It's not this. Okay, we're looking at Spirit Eye. Let's look at it one more time. Let's just read to get, information once again. There are some who stay away from Spirit Eyes. Okay, I don't care about that part. They draw power from the opposing symbols inscribed upon them. Okay. This one doesn't necessarily have any symbols that I can see. This one has the symbol of, I think, Earth. Yes, it has Earth. I mean, this is the opposite of Earth, so it's air. Yeah, I didn't think that would actually work. Let me make sure I haven't forgotten something that's unidentified. Okay, nope. These are the only identifiable symbol ones that I can see. We already tried this. I feel like we tried this one. It's not that. A window into another world. And then there's symbols up on them that. Okay. But we don't know all the symbols out there, do we? Like, we know what's in the book, but there's more than that. Are we sure we have all the items that need to be identified? It looks like we do. There's nothing below that hasn't been identified. It's all there. I'm really not ready to play the dice game again. What does that mean? What is that striated? Nope. Wrong book. Striated green one mean? Malachite, I think. A stone of sight. This actually might be that. Hey, finally. Has the opposing symbol. This is heat and cold. It didn't matter what symbols they were that were opposing each other, just as long as they were. That's stupid. All right, the Malachite gemstone hints at their ability to see beyond ours. I did find it. Is there? Finally, we've had one since pretty early on. Daisy Winters. I need your help. We found a cave past the old mill. Inside was some sort of mirror that was casting a strange beam of light. My brother walked into it, and now he's stuck. Pulled this way and that way, like some dancing marionette. I can't help you with cursed mirrors. I came here as fast as I could because I remembered you have the way to draw dark power away from the body. Could that work? Yeah, that could work. That is... Ooh. A vessel of earth. No, see, this is a vessel of earth. This is an Argyle, or Argyle. That's all I'm saying. I know what that one is. Nope, that's with the mind. No, stop with the right click. No, not that either. There's something. Storm Ward is that one with all the symbols around it. And Isaiah... My gosh. Stop closing the book. Is this something we haven't identified, or is it something we have already identified? She's looking for... Draws away dark power. not a spirit vault. It's a spirit hold. Yeah. And we've identified one. I don't know why I tried to read it sideways. I don't know if this is it. Oh, that's not it. Oh, we're here again. Okay. Because you think one moon is going to be an issue, but I feel like it's going to be an issue. 2 snakes. Okay, we got 2 cats. Now we need 1 more moth. Give me a moth. Give me a moth. Thank you. Now we just need a moon. Roll. Are you kidding me right now? Roll. Thank you, cat, because what was that? Thank you. Success. We've done it. All right. Okay, so we are looking for something that draws out darkness. Like, it's not this. It is this. The concept of balance is reflected in the design. The skull, death, and the flower means life. Closer inspection reveals the power of item exudes. Yes, I knew that. Okay, well, we did it. All right, next. Alice Holtzby. My grandmother followed the old way. She kept a Daedric altar in the cellar. She believed in asking for nature's blessing before a harvest. I found a note about a ritual meaning to bring abundance, but it needs an argle. I got you, baby bird. Hold on. I already did identified it. Eek. Alright, go and get. Next. Tommy Brown. I worked the riverbed searching for stones, amethyst, jade, and maybe Vivianite if I'm lucky. It's hard to spot them in the muck. But I heard about these remnants that let you feel the glimmer through the dirt. Worth a shot. Y'all really do come through going, we want the weirdest thing possible. We know you got it here. I'm like, maybe. And then we do. And it's weird. A pit. Okay, so this is capable of cracking a rock. What was that item? It was on the pit. Okay. This has a crack in it. Maybe this is it. Oh, don't use that kind of logic. That's not okay. This the symbol of the realm? Just sounds like it can break something because you slam into it. I was wrong again. We only got 5 items to identify. Lets you feel glimmer through the dirt. Okay, maybe there's glimmer, finding something. Glimmer. Seeing something. Oh, I need some water. So, my doctor's appointment today was silly because I didn't know it wasn't supposed to be a fasting one. Apparently, we only do this once a year, but I do a fasting for my appointment every time because they take my blood every time. But my appointment was at 3:30. I was hungry. I wasn't all that hungry until I got in there and they said, "Oh yeah, you don't need to have, you don't need to be fasting for this." And I'm like, "What? I am starving." And then that became a whole thing. It was very fun, but I didn't eat anything until 5 o'clock today, which is a very long time. I just thought it was always supposed to be, but apparently I was wrong. Maybe rock? Let's go with rock. We're back at the pit. Powerful vibrations capable of cracking solid rock. Okay. You know what? This has a bird on here. So what if this is actually that? I was wrong. Don't listen to me on that. One of these did have a vibration thing going on, though. I don't remember which one it is. So maybe let's... But this really does sound... It's not seeing so much. It was mostly my mistake, ultimately, but at the same time, no one told me not to. So, I was just trying to do my due diligence. Honestly, I thought this appointment was going to be like on the 18th or something. No. Let's see. Well, the only reason it was in the afternoon is because they didn't have anything earlier. And so, because normally my appointment is like the first one of the day. Yes, very true. Indeed, it's not always true. I do think I need some caffeine. I haven't had any caffeine today. And my head now feels weird. Stone. We are looking for... Okay. We are looking for something... Well, there's underwater. But we want... Seeing? Do we have sight? Sight. Who cares about that? Apparently. Cool. Okay. Nothing to remark on this. We're in so much trouble. I'm a bit at a loss. We're trying to see. Okay, so then maybe it's a one with malachite on it. Nothing to remark. What about this? No, it's not that. You feel the glimmer? Feel. Oh, did I misread that? Probably. Oh no, that's not great about ube lattes or ube in general. It amazes me people continue to go to Starbucks. But to each their own. But well, hopefully it's not too overpriced. I assume it's priced the same amount as everything else at Starbucks. Feel. That's what I was looking for. Feel. So it could be this. I was wrong. Yeah, they can have some fake or, stuff that's just meh when they could have absolutely deliciousness in other places. Yeah, that makes sense. That Dr. Pepper was going to solve that problem, but I drank it already. I think I drank it last night in the fit of wanting to have something with flavor that wasn't water. That's amazing. Is Beaumont finally growing? I feel like Beaumont kind of stops growing ever so often, and then it suddenly just booms. Like a boom town, as it was originally called. Thank you, kitty cat. Roll. Well, cool. Excuse me. All I did was take a sip of water. Oh, okay. We need one more moth. That's hilarious. All the Greek and Mediterranean restaurants. I really truly enjoy all the halal restaurants. Like, I'm not sure why I'm not eating more halal-y in general. They're so good. They're so good. Come on with your talk, guy. I don't know what you want. You gave me some vague thing that I want this, and nothing. Absolutely nothing. This is driftwood. Okay. This is protection from insanity. That's not it. This is candle, but it doesn't actually burn because there's no wick. Nothing to remark on the smell or anything. Okay, there's something in the book, in one of these books, that's supposed to help. These people are incredibly patient for me to go and touch everything and decide whether it's correct or not. Okay. We're looking for... I don't know. I don't know what we're looking for. Something that does... that allows you to feel? Not this, not this, not this, not that, and not this, but maybe this? I don't think this is it. Oh, it is. Okay, cool. Fantastic. Yep, I was like, there's one. I knew that one was something, but... Okay. This is a long day. We've hit a bit of a snag, and I had to shut down the quarry. Our dynamite supplier has had a little accident. I'll spare you the details. So he blew himself up. That's bad. I wonder, is there anything among your fine collection that could get us up and running again in the short term? What do you need? I'm losing my... Okay, I don't care, but what do you need? You're an idiot. All right. I'm assuming we need explosions. Does that sound about right to everyone? We need explosions, and therefore we need to have... Boom. Truly. It's like, yeah, he blew up, but, you know, I'm losing money by the minute. We need to start blowing things up again and making that cash money moolah. Explosion. 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 No, what he wants... He wants a pit. Cracking solid rock. That's what he wants. These objects do not produce a recognizable thermic field. Okay. Can be directed to emit powerful vibrations capable of cracking rock. This feels like something you could do that with. Let's take a look. Come with me if you want to live. This doesn't create a field. It just gives us beautiful. You can point it directions like you're looking at it, and also references the bird in the picture. Finally. A pit. Cool. Alright. Come back up. Sit here. Thank you. Thank you for coming to the table, to the process. Alright, this is William Wheatley. My thesis is on the psychology of fear, but books can only take me so far. I need to feel it properly. You know what? I got your fear right here. I say that as I go. Which one was it? Because we only got 3 items. Okay, let's go to the book. Let's go to the book. It's all about the book. Fear. There's nothing to fear but fear itself. Okay, so we're looking for Isaiah. Finally. Um, could be this. Let's do a little inspection. This is nothing to remark. Has a sharp aroma. Hard and somewhat rough. Wood. This is the only piece that I can tell that. I mean, this is made out of wood too. Yeah, didn't think so. So it's not anything we. Huh. Okay, let's go back to fear. Warn about the neck to place them closer to the heart. We've identified everything. It is an amulet, though. Okay. Well, real quick. Fear. 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 Onyx. It's not that. Okay, let's go back to fear. It's something that we've already identified then. Excuse me. Spirit Eye or Light of Corkin. Spirit Eye or Light of Corkin. What do you want from me? I don't know. We've played this game a lot today. Compared to the last 2 or 3 episodes of this, or streams of this, we were making up for it, because we barely had any. We had one last time, none the 2 before. Yes, the complicated ones be done and be gone. Get that out of here. Alright, we got 2 moths. Let's get 2 more moths. We got 1 more moth? Yes. Let's get 1 more moth. Hey, don't do that. 1 more moth. Ruined my whole day. Whole day is ruined. Fall down. Okay. Well. Cool. That almost feels too easy. Almost. Continue. Okay, so we're looking for... Hush with the talking. Want to feel fear? How about I show you the hand? The hand is creepy enough on its own. It smells weird. Shove it up your nose. Okay, fine then. So maybe feeling. We go back to the option of feeling. I feel like I want to shove that hand up that dude's nose. And then he can feel the fear of being touched by something weird. Fear, Light of Corkin, Spirit Eye, and Zaya. I feel like this is still what we're looking for. Oh, it's made from any single material except wood or clay. Cool. I totally misread that. Get out of here. No other symbols or markings can be worn around the neck. Yeah, it does say someone is watching you with that. And it is made up of bronze, which is not, and it's a singular material, bronze, and it's not wood or the other thing, so that's great. Okay, down to the last 3 items. Constance Bader. I'm not trying to hurt anyone, just shift their thinking a little. Sometimes all it takes is a suggestion of the right state of mind. You have anything suitable? Don't come to me with these problems, but come on, let's go to the back and I'll show you what I have. Suggestion. I think I saw that as a whole thing. Morgan's Folly. Okay. Morgan's Folly. There it is. Is this what you wish to use? This is a really long day. Okay. Jane Fairburn. My sons are out of control. Gel doesn't teach them anything. A year behind bars and they come back worse. I want them to feel the wrong they've done. Real penance, so that they might change their way. Okay. That's wild. We want Binding Seat then. If we were playing this in like today times, there'd be a search engine saying, where's the one? I know the name of it at least, but where is it? Here's the problem. I think I forgot what I was looking for. Binding Seat. Okay, yes. Boy. Binding Seat, are you out here? Where there you are. Make them feel shame. Amazing. Alright, next. Freddie Lamb. It's like a normal everyday. I can't bear the pain any longer. I'd rather have no memory of her at all than suffer like this. Oh, poor baby. Don't worry, I don't have the expertise to try to change your mind. Abrasive mether. That's got to be this, because only the methers are showing up in cups. Even they use deductive reasoning in the description of this. That's crazy. And we shall put this with the other methers. And the mether collection is done. 2 more items to identify, and I don't know how many more people are to come in. Hey, cat. Hi, cat. Hi. Charlotte Bradshaw. My brother captains a small fishing vessel in Haverig. There was a big storm 2 months ago, and 2 boats never came home. I remember what the old sailors used to carry. Charms, tokens, keep them afloat. I want to give him something just like that, just in case. Driftwood seems to come from a beach. Therefore, the water. Amazing. We have found the Shin. We just need the storm one to come through, and then we'll be done. Hello, David Schaefer. Right, soaked to the bone before I'm halfway through my rounds. I mean, that's how it goes. It's rain. I'm fed up with it. Hey, seems like you could use the weather changer item. I identified all the items. I'm an ascendant thaumaturge. Storm Ward. This item has numerous weather-related symbols. It is made from bronze. I recognized that early on that these were all weather-related symbols. And with that, I am done. Time for a well-earned rest. After I give Jupiter one last scratch behind the ears. Yes, end day. We won. We beat the game. That was the epilogue. Amazing. This is awesome. We finished it. Yay! How fun. I'm glad that we finished it. So that's cool. I'm just going to put up the BRB screen, but that's only because I'm switching games. Because we're done with this one. We've done it all. Thank you. It is automatically saved. Thank you. I appreciate it. So there are some options here. Like, I could roll with some GTA tonight. You know what? Let's roll with some GTA tonight. It'll be fun. And I'll run missions that, that aren't, shoot 'em up or anything. We're gonna be a taxi driver. How about that? Or something like that. There's a lot of different missions you can do that don't require you to have to interact with people directly or to shoot them, which those are fun too. But also, I kind of want to just show you all my cars because I'm very happy with my cars, and I actually bought something today that I didn't expect to buy, but I did it anyway. I probably shouldn't have, but I did it. But it takes it a while to open up. In fact, today I was playing earlier, and there was an outage, a partial outage for all the Rockstar servers in general. Like, even if you want to play Red Dead Redemption, it was going to be an issue for you. Okay, Hey, mouse. Do mouse things for me, please. Thank you. Let's choose a game to capture. We're going to capture GTA. And we're going to squeeze the screen. Can I do this? You know what? That works too. That works amazingly. Nope. It works amazingly when I can reach it. Yes, okay. All right. You had no idea those two games, Strange Horticultures and Strange Antiquities, were the same company? Oh, Red Dead Redemption and GTA. Rockstar. Rockstar is fantastic. I also own Red Dead Redemption 2. I've played through 1. I've only scratched at the surface of 2. But I didn't really want to play the story, but I know it's going to be gut-wrenching towards the end, just like RDR 1. This game is, there's something about GTA that is just so fun and kind of insane. Like, people yell their conversations to you, like, around you, that they're having with other people on the phone and whatnot. Like, yeah, I went to that casting call the other day, and they said I had a face that was too big, and so I got rejected. Why are you yelling that on the street? Keep it to yourself. Speak with your indoor voice. I understand you're outside. Calm down. Why are you yelling? All right, have a good night, Tiny Pants. I shall see you later. We we're not going to play in the public section because they're insane in there. Only closed friends sessions for me, and invite onlys. I mean, I could, but right now I'm in my garage, in one of the garages that I have. So, ooh, this is a good place to start because these are some of my most unused or newest vehicles. Take your pick. This is my first truck. It's called the Sand King. It's ginormous, as you can tell. I am not a short person in this game. I'm probably solidly like 5'10", maybe. And this truck is so tall. This is actually what it looks like me next to a Tundra in real life. I can't see over the back of it. And I probably need a hand to get up. This is the Cara Cara. I have not driven this around, but I did buy this today. And probably one of the best trucks in the game. Um, it's got nice seats. Haven't even driven it out yet. Haven't tested it. It's nice. We'll come back to this one. In fact, we'll drive this one around. And then this is the Canis. I forget the name of it. It's really nice. I like it. It's another one of the great trucks. I only discovered that it existed today. Also, it's a convertible. So you can remove the top. And this is my, I guess, I don't know what cut this is called. It's kind of, I don't know. It's the Elegy. It's like the original Elegy, kind of like a Skyliner. The other car that I can't remember, that's one of my favorites. It's fast, but I do spin a lot. Okay, so let's start with fun time. I was gonna say let's go deliver pizza, but it's so close. Let's actually do a job because I do have things I have to do. We're gonna go. We're going to Smoke in the Water, which is apparently the weed shop that I own, and I am going to deliver weed to people. I guess we're delivering some grass, some lettuce. Look at this car, so fast. It's actually not as fast. Oh, we're getting up there in speed. One of my favorite things to do sometimes is just run into people, just to see how my car reacts. I don't always do it because I do like moving forward. I also like to drive like I don't know, like I know how to drive all drift wise and stuff like that. Just like turn the car real quick. It didn't go well. It's fine. I always got to use the GPS because I don't know where I'm going half the time. Like I have a general idea of where I'm supposed to be going, but getting there, totally a different ball game. Don't ask why I did that slow. But also, like, there's the beach. Let's go to the beach real quick.
Are you blind?
Yes, I am blind. I do talk to all the people that yell at me and react to me because half the time I'm just like, I did nothing. I am so far away from you. Why are you yelling? But yeah, this is the beach at night. There's the Del Perros pier, which is really cool. You can ride that roller coaster. There is a roller coaster over there, but I was talking about the Ferris wheel. That's what it's called. Anyways, let's go make some money. We're not going to make a lot of money doing this. However, the other stuff that I can do with this can make more money. But let's go ahead. You know what? Let's be smart. Let's be smart about this. We're not going to need the car for this. Also, me. My knee got hurt. I always have on some sort of hat and a backpack, and I really like hoodies in this game. They're fun. Anyways, let's go. Collect the van. Whew. All right. We don't have a lot of heat, so that's fine. This will just turn it down a little bit. I don't know why I don't have a chair. Like, why must I do everything standing up? This is a standing desk. But okay. Okay. We're going to deliver some stuff. Now, this is a fun mini game because, yes, I am delivering things, and yes, I do have to drive. There's no time limit.
Loaded up and ready for you. Just hit up those locations, drop the weed with the buyer, and bring that crisp, clean cash. Easy.
There's the van. All right. But you have to remember where you're going because they have different orders for everything. Or people have ordered specific things, and that's at certain places. I'll get a text message in a minute saying, so blueberry cheesecake at the address in Hawick and West Vinewood, purple sherbet, Pacific Bluffs in downtown Vinewood. Hey, look, one of those Waymos. These are called No Ways, which is very funny. Anyways, we can go into our text messages to see specifically what it is. So here we go. This is going to Pacific Bluffs. Pacific Bluffs, goodness gracious. I might be having a mild stroke. Pacific Bluffs wants purple sherbet. So we're going to go there. We're going to drive this heavy, slow van. This is what makes driving cars really fun, because otherwise you would get stuck driving this kind of vehicle the whole time. I also please understand, I do not have the patience to deal with slow drivers on the road here. I have the patience in real life because I like my car, but I don't have much. I have so much money in this game. I could wreck all my cars twice over and I'd still have 9 million. Maybe if I hadn't bought the other thing, which was, by the way, a bus. I bought a bus today. Okay. Gotta stay looking at the road. Alright, so then we're gonna find the house. And we're gonna get right in here. Go around me. You see me trying to do a thing. Don't be dumb. Alright. And they want purple. I'm just now at the point where I'm like, remember just one word that differentiates. So, alright, they want purple. And then I'll get a tip and some payment. And that'll be great.
Hey. Oh my god. Hello.
Okay. Now I could also smoke some while I'm in here, but I'm like, no, I'm a professional. I don't do that. Go around me, dude. Okay. I don't know where we're going next, so I need to figure that out before I start punching in stuff. We're going into the hills. We're going into Vinewood Hills. This is going to be... Vinewood Hills? Red Harvest. They want red. If you...
What's happening?
I feel like I just had the patience of a saint just then. And didn't just pull out my gun to make them move faster. It's more than pulling out the gun. It's more like pulling out the gun and aiming it at them. Then they're like, oh my gosh! And then they run.
Can't believe what happened on Impact Outdoors last week.
There's so much happening in this game, like between your missions and stuff, but there's a whole storyline that you can follow. You can even find a serial killer and kill him. But that even goes deeper because it actually goes back to GTA 3 and Red Dead Redemption. Like there's mentions of these things and it's kind of crazy and kind of fun. Next right. I don't know how I got to this, but this game truly does feel like driving Uber a lot of times. Like you do get to deliver pizza, but you're also like money laundering or something, so it ends up being really lucrative. So we'll do pizza after we do this, but this is an actual job for my business. Get in the circle. There we go. They wanted Red Harvest. Now while they're putting that down, we'll choose the next one. We're going to... Okay. you couldn't close the door once you got in, you're kind of the worst. Um, this next one is West Vinewood. West Vinewood wants Blueberry. And so in the effort to not somehow Austin Powers myself here, I have to do short little backups and turns. There we go. Oh no. Is the game loud enough? Can y'all hear the sound of the engine? And the people yelling? And the sirens in the distance? Because I have the game volume actually pretty low myself. Maybe I'll turn it up. The sound effects are fully up. I'm not boosting dialogue, otherwise it gets incessant. And maybe I'll turn on the radio another time when I have royalty-free music in it. Because you can have a personalized radio based on what's in your folder and stuff like that. But I don't have that set up yet. And that's okay. Alright, we're almost there. These hills are very fun to drive in at kind of high speeds. But at some point, you will crash onto something that you didn't realize was there, and you'll be mad about it. Okay, we're gonna just pause right here. And they wanted blueberry cheesecake, I'm pretty sure, yes. Is that where we are? Yes. We climb the stairs. Okay. Delivery right now. I don't know why this circle is so small and will not recognize myself being in it. Okay. Fantastic. You can't run down the stairs in a way that makes sense. So I just jump at this point. Okay. Well, okay, cool. And then we have downtown Vinewood. Yes, downtown Vinewood. Purple. Honk honk. She's already high. That's why she's yelling about my car being great. But also, like, look at this view. How beautiful is this sort of skyline from here? This how beautiful. That's really pretty. All right, let us continue. I wasn't exactly sure where it was, but I think I've delivered here before. I think it's here. Nope. Up. There it is. I forgot what I was delivering. Purple. That's what Red Dead is. Except it's set in like 1900, the legit set in the 19 purple. It pretty much, and there's horses instead of cars. That's what Red Dead Redemption is, pretty much. Cool game. I played more of the first one. Parkour. Alright. Also, it is now the dawn, the morn. It is almost 6 a.m. I mean, you can do that here too. There are parts of this area, but also this is set in Los Santos or slash Los Angeles in California. That's part of the issue. So you don't get a lot of that, but it is completely possible. Hawick wanted. Blueberry, okay. Oops. Nope. This is a legal business, by the way. This is prescription cannabis. Fully legal. Fully licensed. Is there money laundering going on in the background? I'll never tell you. But it is legal. This part of the business is legal. Okay, get out. Okay. Alright, we've delivered everything. Now we need to leave the area. We'll probably head on back to the shop so we can also grab McCurr. I don't know where this is. Why you do this to me? Well, at least the car's over here. I get an extra bonus of RP, which is kind of like XP, or yeah, kind of. Yeah, that's pretty good. Let's go get the car. You know, nah. Let's go get the car. Ooh, we could do a gang fight. That's always fun. A little bit brutal, but it's fun. I want to spend a day, like take 48 minutes of my time playing this game, and I want to live a day, because an entire day of GTA equals 48 real life minutes, and so I want to take 48 minutes out of my game time one day and just live like a normal day and calculate it all out ahead of time, so I know how long I need to spend eating and how much time I need to spend sleeping and taking a shower and whatnot, and like go to do an 8-hour day of work, maybe go to eat dinner or something afterwards, and maybe go to a club or something after work. We'll call it like a Friday, and just see how it works, see how that would play out. It seems like it would be either really, and you have to go do work for 8 hours, so that could be delivering stuff, or you almost made it through, but you were just too slow. I would love to spend a day of just living like a normal person in this game, because what actually happens is I have a ginormous penthouse apartment. I have so many cars, I don't know what to do with half of them. Oh, there's my car. I was like, I can't see my car. It's right there. All right, and we're done with that. We brought down the heat, so if there was any suspicion of money laundering, the police won't be on us anymore. Okay, so then one of my favorite things to do, in fact, wait, hold on. Have I done that yet today? I don't think I've done my stash house. We're gonna do that, but we're gonna take one of my favorite forms of transportation. Nope, don't do that. We're gonna take the Sparrow. Always a hazard to have me fly a helicopter, but it's my helicopter and I do what I want. It does look chaotic when I do fly, but it is a thing. Also, I have missiles. Okay. Let's get all the way up north, because they decided to put everything so far away from here. We have the morning fog. We are over the canals. We're over the movie studio and heading more north. We got it. There's the golf course. Ginormous houses, huge mansions. There's a hotel over there. I actually live in this building. Right there. It's huge. Ugh. I got to be careful with my flying because otherwise I can be a little bit dizzying because of the way this works. Okay, we're smooth, we're solid. Now we're just flying. We need to go up or we hit land. We don't want that. And maybe on the way back down, I'll show you my other favorite vehicle. And there she is, Mount Chiliad. The largest mountain in this game. I do like that there is wind physics for helicopters and planes. Like you can just be flying along and you're all of a sudden drifting and stuff like that. This is the trailer park, a terrible place of terrible people because every time I go in there they try to kill me. That's why they're terrible. This is the Alamo Sea. Also, we're in the fastest helicopter too. I didn't know this was the fastest one because once I'm in it, I'm like, oh, it feels like we're going so slow. But no, we're actually in the fastest one. I have businesses out in the desert, all out in the desert. I have my document forgery. My weed farm's over to the right, behind us. Oh, we're not all the way out. Oh, the stash house, there it is. Now, here's the rough part. I have to land this helicopter, and I'm very bad at it. Nope. Nope. Oh, now it's raining? Love this. I'm gonna go forward. We're also going down. Because we don't want to be too far from the house that we're about to bust into. I just want you to land on the street. You know, I just want you to land in a place that's land-worthy. Not there. Nope, down. Stay down. There we go. I made it. That's not always the situation. Alright. Let's choose the right weapon for this activity. That is this one. I might die. Just fair warning, I might die. Because it's typically the 1 versus 5. Easy enough. Where's my sticky note with the code on? We're getting into this safe right here. That's what we're here for. I'm looking for the sticky note that holds the code because they are not the brightest of people. Oh, look. Look at this. Ooh. 050291. Love that one. I'm not going to run. I'm just going to casually walk around, put my gun away. Where it went, I don't know. It's kind of large. There we go. And this stuff will actually help restock my other businesses. Are we going to take a look at all the gunshots in my back? Absolutely not. We're going to go ahead and get out of here. And we're going to jump in the helicopter before the bad guys, the other people, show up. Because that'll be bad because I don't have a car here. And I need to get away quick. And this helicopter... Please don't blow up everything. Please don't blow up my helicopter. Alright, and we're going to just go around here since we need to go up north anyways. Just casually leaving the area. Fantastic. Forgery supplies acquired. Now I don't have to resupply as often on that one. I do need to resupply all my businesses. You're welcome, Gerald. Sticky with the code right by the lock safe. Truly, that is the. Ooh, what's this? What is? So I don't know if you see on the map down there. There's a little blue dot, and depending upon what that is, it could be a car I could take for like 100,000. No, I think it's like 20,000 this week. Oh, it's a smuggler's thing. I don't care about that right now. All right, let's go to the other thing. They really said, what if we put the sticky note with the code to the safe right here on the board where it's easily found? They didn't try to hide. They didn't like put it under the keyboard or something like that. Okay. Best landing today. Look at that. Alright. So the goal with this thing is there's a cache here that holds stuff. Could be money, could be ammo, any old stuff. We're going the opposite direction. That's hilarious. And it really is back here. Okay. Okay, I do need to get on the other side of this. And I do have to be aware because trains do come through. Like that. You see that train right there coming right at me? I don't want to be on here for that, though. What's so great is that you can actually catch the train. Okay. Now we're so far away from where we originally started from. Okay. Might need a car to get back. That went terribly. I'm so far away from where I started from. I will send back the helicopter. I don't really want to fly that around. Because I have better options. And by better, I mean I have different options. At least I can carry someone in the helicopter with me. The other option, not so much. Also not realistic in this world. A helicopter is real. Okay. There's a cache in this region that I can get. And so I just need to search for it. It's a box that's been wrapped in some tape of a variety of colors. It goes all the way over there. It goes all the way over here. I'm scoping out the edges of this. Of the zone, I should say. Okay. It goes all the way up there, but I'm not worried about getting up there. That's not where they would hide it. Alright, we're just climbing. It's not up here. Get down without falling. Can you take the ladder down, please? Thank you. Get down, thank you. Alright, so nothing up there. There's nothing in there. You can sometimes hear a beep about it. Like you can actually hear something's making a noise. Well, I don't like that one bit. Okay, it's not over here. It shouldn't be up here, but it might be. I don't know. Also, I'm not hearing it. So let's go back in here and see if we can hear it. Or see it. Take your pick. I hope it's not up there. But this is something I like to do every day just because it's kind of fun. It's like a little scavenger hunt. Not up here. Are you up there? What's up, train? Okay. By the way, this is behind the Cluck and Bell, which is kind of like, I guess, Tyson Chicken. Or maybe KFC. So if they are truly terrible people, we did a mission to literally bring down a gang and police operation that they had going on. Is this climbable? Can I climb you? I'm guessing not. Okay. Wow, I'm really struggling today. I have a habit of not looking both ways before I run out in front of on a railroad track. And for some reason, in this time of me playing GTA, I have almost been hit by a train no less than 12 times. Because I just didn't pay attention. I feel like it's really hard to get hit by a train because, you know, they're kind of large and you hear them coming from a long way. But this train doesn't honk its horn nearly as much. So I'm going to blame that on that. Okay, so it's got to be in here. I do wish the sun would come out and stop raining. So it's not there. Found it. I was at a different spot because these can appear all around the world. And I remembered that at a different spot it was on top of a train just like this, but it was in a barn. Alright, done with this activity. These trains are kind of frequent. But I can't get a southbound tram? That's crazy. Run. Alright, so we need to get a car. Okay, quick poll, just in chat, say yes or no. Should I steal a car? Understandably, this is the game called Grand Theft Auto. It's kind of the whole deal. The question is, should I steal a car? Okay. I don't know if I want to steal any of these. They're gross. Ooh. Oh, this person tried to kill me.
It can't be.
Cool. There's a drug dealer up here. There's also a phone call that I could go use to go assassinate someone. I don't really want to. This rain is kind of gross. Oh no! I'm gonna have a bounty set on my head. That is unfortunate. Alright. I have a $5,000 bounty has been set on me. That's fine. If anyone else was in this session, they could come kill me if they really wanted to and take that 5,000. But it's not worth it. It really isn't. Because 5,000 is not much when you have multiple millions. This car is not tuned for this kind of driving that I normally do on these streets, especially in the rain. But that's okay. We made it around the corner. That's all that matters sometimes. Oh, something we could do. It's almost in the street anyways. I was going to say we could go take pictures of animals because we have 3 every day that we can get a picture of. And then you get $60,000, which is as part of the contest with the... Okay, that's fine. We're fine. We only were airborne for a little bit. This is supposed to be the Pacific Highway. I don't know the actual name of it now that I think about it, but it's the highway that goes up and down, well, that goes down the coast of California. Pretty iconic. We have a fort above us right now. Don't fly over it, they get real mad about it. But it's a real, if it weren't raining, you'd see the ocean. The ocean. Hey, Shmi, are you still here? I was going to say, hop on if it's working for you, because I know you fixed the game, I think. But if you're not here, that's okay. The sun came out. That's beautiful. Whee. Oh, I'm on the wrong side of the road. That's okay. Oh, it's not okay. Oh, they're dead. Oh no. You know, we're just gonna call a car. Yeah. I didn't see nothing. Oh, I'm sorry, I'm in the way. The car just sat behind me and waited for me to recognize that I was blocking their way. Honestly, kind of rude. Oof. Okay. Parkour. There we go. I love this vehicle so much. One day I was out here and I realized there was a blip that I could go see if it was a car, but it turned out to be a guy that was tied to a pole outside of his house because he was caught cheating. And I could have either robbed him because also his car was all crashed, was all beat up, and there was spray paint on the house called that said cheater. I was like, that's some real classy work, my lady. I chose to let him go because I needed to take care of the blip and I didn't feel like stealing from him. But I think next time that I come across that, because it's only happened once, I would absolutely rob him because he did have money. You don't live in that house and not have money. Okay. Now we want to go to the auto shop because I tend to like to stop my day there if I'm going to. I can show you all my cars. Yeah, hop on in. And you can just join the friend thing. I don't know what a brake is in this game, not very often at least. Also, corners are hard, and so I just hit the poles most of the time. It's dumb. That's a me issue. Ah, we're right here. This car is so swift. The only reason I slowed down is because we actually need to turn that one hitting that car. It's okay. La. Can we go in? Where's the... Hey, it's not full. I'm so excited. Okay, let me just show you my cars. They're all amazing. Some of them... What is this? What car is this? I think this was my free car that I got for completing Hal's race. And I only acquired it today. I thought it was automatically given to me, but no, I actually didn't have it. Now I do. This is amazing. I love this. So let's see, which one? I don't have any. I won 2 cars at the casino recently, which is crazy because I don't usually win things. But I won 2 cars. Anyways, this is my truck. This is my very car-like truck. It's so fast, and it drives just like the other speedsters around here. It's fantastic. I drove it all day yesterday. This is a great car. It's a little bit slighted, but I really like the wheels on it. It's kind of a vibe. Also, it's incredibly busy, but I don't want to get rid of the livery because this one came with this, and I don't want to ruin it. And then this, brand new to me, just now realized it was here. Love this car. This is probably my second car I owned in GTA, and I've only been updating it. It used to have like yellow stripes, and now I'm up to this beautiful iridescent chameleon color is what they call it. This one came free with GTA Plus because why not? And it's super fast and it's very pretty. And honestly, I kind of want to lick it because it kind of looks like it would taste good. This is what we've been driving. This is my only tuner car, and it is so fast. I love it. It's powerful. It's strong. Your beauty. This is like second or third car that I ever bought in GTA. I just keep updating it again. Now we're on to the slimy ooze and the purple. I can't get enough of the chameleon color. It's so beautiful. My bike. Oh, I love this thing. And then a car. I really like this thing. It's kind of like a Honda Civic. It's fantastic. Anyways, we'll take the bike out since it stopped raining. And I've dried off. And in all these places that I own, there are missions in there. So many missions to do in there. I'm not at 9 million anymore. I forgot I bought a whole bus. That's a good idea. Pegasus is who I have to call. I want the bus.
Hello, Pegasus Lifestyle Management. How can I help you?
I guess it's a transport bus. Yeah.
Thank you, madam. Your specialist vehicle is now ready for you at our nearest pickup station.
Where's that? This is new information to me. I've never done this before. Please don't hit me. Please don't hit me in this moment of speeding it out. The amount of times I've been thrown off my bike today has been unnecessary. Just full launched. Also couldn't get down a mountain. Couldn't parachute down a mountain and ended up dying in a mission. That sucked. I'm so excited to have a bus. I can pick it up here. Oh my gosh! Sorry, person. Take your time. No, take your time. Alright.
Good news, I'm pregnant again.
Yes. I can fit all the people on here. Oof. We're gonna have to work on our spacing when we try to drive this. Apparently, if you blow your horn too long, you scare people. He may have been on drugs too. Who knows? Oh, this is incredible. Look at this. Look at all this seating right here. Amazing. I wonder if, I guess there's not really a mission to do a bus route if you wanted to. But I would like to. That'd be so sick. Because you can do taxi driving. Why not why not a bus driver? You have to follow the rules. It's not like your bus goes that fast. You come over here, you open the door, you wait for people to get on, and you're like, all right, time to go to the next stop. And then you don't do what I just did because that's insane to do. Is it working, Shmi? And we go. I guess we could have gone straight. You know what? We're gonna do that. We drive. I don't see a lot of bus stops, unfortunately. I think that might be part of the issue. Because a bus stop generally tells you where you need to stop the bus. I have no patience for sitting at stoplights, even in a bus, apparently. There's the tram that does never go the opposite direction. Kind of drives me crazy. And that is why I actually bought this bus. I'm just gonna turn. And not a lot of bus stops. That's kind of insane. Alright. Have a good night. Talk to you later. Love ya. Honestly, I should probably stop stream because I'm not doing anything much. Love you. Have a good day tomorrow. Who else is still here? I'm not on the thing that usually allows me to tells me who's here. Or at least how many people are here. But let me go ahead and stream, honestly. I want to. I need to get up for a hot second. But thanks for coming to stream. Still doing that? That's lame. That sucks. I'm sorry. I'm very sad about this still. Yeah, I don't know. We can try to troubleshoot it again. I don't know. Maybe it hates Windows 11 or something. I'm sure so many other people are playing on Windows 11 it has not bothered them one bit. But, for you, all the bother. Yeah, have a great night. I hope y'all have a good rest of your Monday, a good rest of your week, and I will chat with y'all later. Bye.